Bogwitches. It has been quite a while since I've done a video. Since the pilgrimage, I've not really been making videos very often, and that's because I needed some processing time, because it's been quite a ride since I got back from the walk. It was the most intense thing I've ever done. I feel like, I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I feel like Frodo Baggins, who's returned to the Shire, coming back to Sark, and I'm not the hobbit that I was when I left. I have, my hope has been questioned and has been challenged. Also, my, like, all of my shadow stuff, all of the dark things that are in me that we all have, were brought to the fore through doing the pilgrimage. I was a leader, and I led a group of people in a really epic adventure, and in some ways I did it really well, in other ways I was not so good. You know, we're a mixed bag, us humans, and you can't please everybody, and you can't be perfect all the time. So since splitting up with my ex-husband, that's basically been a process from then ongoing, but like really was the beginning of it really properly, of unpicking what's my shit and what's shit that I can do nothing about, but will always endeavour to improve upon. What's my learning? What can I try to improve? And also, what's other people's stuff and what can I do nothing about? And you know, there are limitations to what we're capable of doing, and owning it and learning from it and accepting it, and to learn to love myself despite it, and learning to love the people that bring things up in me, and rediscovering my sense of hope and belief that we will get through this, which obviously with everything that's happening with the Ukraine and Russia, I foresaw this happening. I said to Dizzle like last year, and I said to my mum last year, that at some point in the near future, Russia and China are going to make a play to demonstrate that they're now the superpower. They're going to make a play for the superpower, and the reason why they're doing this is because we have limited resources. So we all know that things are running out and that we don't have much stuff left, and so with the board staying the way that it is, some people are going to benefit, some people aren't, and those who have the money and the power are going to make a play for what little is left, and most of the wars in the future are going to be fought over water. And it's just beginning. You know, this is the beginning of it. This is the beginning of the change of power and the grab for all the last things. And it's sad, because what one would hope or would wish for is that we didn't do it this way. This is the shit way of doing it. It would be really good if we could work together to find a way of doing this collectively as humanity. But you know, we're on a side, and our side haven't been great. You know, we haven't been good. We haven't been honourable, and we're being dishonourable all the time. You know, the people that do things that are in our name, that we are represented by, are always underhandedly, you know, dirty tactically messing things up, messing things over for people, destroying lives, destroying habitats, destroying whole species. So we're in no position of what's the word, self-righteousness. You know, we haven't got a leg to stand on, and everything that's unfolding is a process, and we have a lot to heal and a lot to forgive and a lot to learn from. Not forgive and forget, but to learn from. And it is all to play for still, but we are at a really critical point. But the pilgrimage taught me anything. It taught me to trust the process. And it's now the Pisces new moon, and it's the new moon tomorrow. And if you're setting intentions on the new moon, you want to do it just after the moon has gone completely dark, so it grows with the moon. And Pisces is all about how the inner and outer are not separate. This is the most mystical, magical sign that we can be in, and it's the point where life is just coming out. We're just emerging from the darkness back into spring. It's a miracle. Every year it's a miracle, and the miracle is unfolding again before our eyes, and that's what this season is about. That's what Pisces is about, and it's full of potent magic. And so the intentions that we set now, the Pisces full moon is 9 months from now, so it's the 8th of November. So we've got this summer, this year, to manifest something magical that we want to create, that we believe in, that we care about, that is more than any of our daily stuff, that is the big stuff. So it's world peace, it's the triumph of the goddess, it's finding love, it's finding happiness, finding unity, all of these things that are just feel so far from possible right now, but are possible. And this is the energy to manifest it. So I invite you to do 2 things in the next 24 hours. One is to do a loving kindness meditation. There's lots of them online, but to just sit and light a candle and burn that candle all the way down. So I've got this candle here. So I'm going to etch a rune into it. I'm going to light this candle and let it burn all the way down. And I'm just going to sit with it for that whole time and just send loving kindness out to all the people who are being affected by the war. Send loving kindness to the Russians as well as the Ukrainians, but people in Sweden and everything that's going on in China, everyone everywhere. People here who've got loved ones and family that are in Latvia, that are in all these places nearby, in Poland, who are all scared. And to just send some loving kindness out, to just feel like, trust that it is having an effect. Pisces is water, it's ripples, you're rippling out. And so to believe that your actions are rippling out. So to send that loving kindness out to the world. And the second thing that I invite you to do is to set some dreams and intentions for the next 9 months that you want to see manifest. And it's not all on your shoulders to do it. You're not going to necessarily on your own bring about world peace. But if you want to see world peace in the next 9 months, that we will all play our part in creating that we will all add to it with our ripples. So to create that intention, to sit somewhere, the moon goes completely dark and then begins to transition at 5:30 English time. So 5:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. So set an alarm for, so it's 5:36, so like 5:40, 5:45, 6 o'clock, that's when the moon will be starting to grow. And to just sit somewhere and to just whisper your affirmations, your hopes, your dreams, your intentions, and believe that you have this 9-month bridge rainbow that is supporting you and is going to help you grow whatever it is that you're dreaming of and hoping for and praying for. So that's my invitation, and be gentle and calm and peaceful, and know that it is all playing out for a reason. It's the one thing we have control over, is what we make it all mean. Don't feel that it's the more you look into it as apocalypse, and the more you look at it as that, the more that will feed that in you. And the more you feel like you're going to be part of the solution, not part of the problem, that you're going to help pull this through, pull us into a different place, steer that ship away from the iceberg, and feel yourself being those hands helping to pull that steering wheel in a different direction. This is the time for that. And believe in yourself and believe that you will make a difference. We all will. And we can do this together, but it's through love and unity, connection and trust, and good, kind hearts. We can do this. We have got this. This is just part of the story and part of the journey. And I send you so much love.